guys, Mustang here, bringing you another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video, and so today we are going to be looking at the Brainwashed Supreme Kai of Time, potentially the best SSR in the game. Now, thanks to this celebration, there's actually not that many units that don't have Awakenings anymore, which is nice. But this one is definitely a crazy one. So, Supreme Kai of Time, I mean, you can see here, 82k defense start of turn with 2 support units. Doesn't seem that great. She's an extreme STR unit. Now, she massively raises defense for 1 turn, so she gets a 100% defense raise on super attack, which is really good. Lowers attack and defense. And then her passive is, she has a rare chance of stunning all enemies. This is very low. But this is the STR Jiren effect, so you can stun all enemies on rotation. Unfortunately, we did not get that go off for this turn. But she has attack and defense 90% at the start of the turn, and then she gets an additional attack and defense 90% when performing a super attack. So bear in mind that that's also factored in with her super attack defense raise as well. So her defense like over doubles once she super attacks, which is good. And then she has a bunch of 90% extra attack buffs when the enemy is in various different statuses. So they have to be the targeted enemy, and then it's attack down, defense down, sealed, and stunned. So if an enemy has all 4 of those, she's getting an extra 360% attack. So, pretty crazy. Now, of course, that does mean that realistically she's only going to be good on Super Battle Road, because it's basically the only mode in the game where you're actually going to be able to apply all of those status effects, especially as you get towards the end of more difficult content. But we're going to get Darkness Toa here to lower this guy's attack, bandages, so he's going to be attack lowered, defense lowered, and sealed. We have 3 links active, Master of Magic, Demonic Power, and Battlefield Diva, and mine has 2 dupes. So this is her 2 dupes, level 1 links. Let's go ahead and see what we can get here with 3 out of the 4 status effects. So because her chance to stun on passive isn't that high, I did bring the physical Xeno Goku along as well, because he has a 50% chance to stun on super. 5.2 on turn 1 for her. Now, that is with double support units, but that is with 3 of her 4 special parts of her passive active. So bear in mind, of course, this is a unit that doesn't have an awakening. So much like Super Saiyan 4, Gohan, and Bardock from last year, you know, these units are already looking pretty good, and they don't even have awakenings yet. So when she awakens, her potential ceiling is going to be insane. Like, I can't imagine they'll change her kit all that much, but she would become an absolute Super Battle Road god if they increased her chance to stun everybody at the start of the turn. Even if it was only slightly, I'm not expecting like a 50% chance or something. But all they would need to do is up that stun chance, then you up her base attack and defense and the attack and defense on super from 90 to like 100 or 120. And then you just make each of those 90% buffs 100 or 120. And that's all you'd need to do with her awakening. And then with the extra stats that she gets from being a TUR, like, she would be actually ridiculous. So, that would definitely be fun. Did we get a stun? We did not. So that's the only downside, is actually getting that stun. But the telekinesis link does lower the defense of the enemy. So we do have our Tech Supreme Kai of Time, who is one of the better supports for her. She does seal. She doesn't lower attack, though. So technically, in terms of getting those extra passives active, this would be better, because we would be getting seal and attack lowering. And we have all of her links active this turn as well. So let's go ahead and try this out here. So we're going to seal and attack lower this guy. So he'll be sealed, attack lowered, and defense down. And then we'll go for the super on him. And then what I'll do, let's use a Whis. Actually, I used a Whis already. Let's use a Princess Snake. We've got a lot of support on this rotation. And then, yeah, we'll go for the seal on you. Now, obviously, this particular team build is not, like, super optimal. I'm just trying to show the kind of crazy numbers you can actually get out of this unit as an SSR without having to use items. I mean, obviously, most units you can make them look good. Wow, 6.5. Most units you can make them look good if you put a whole bunch of support units on the rotation, especially if you use, like, those nuking items that give the extra attack up. But here we're just using items to make sure we can survive, like, defensively. That 6.5 million attack stat was all her. Like, obviously there is double supports on rotation, but 79% level 1 links. So imagine her rainbow full level 10 links, what those numbers are going to be looking like. So I think what we do here, because you're already sealed, although you won't be sealed next turn actually, so let's go for the stun on this guy, because hopefully Goku won't do too much damage to him. And then we'll get God Trunks to attack you, and then we'll get Darkness Toa. She lowers attack and defense on Super. So this guy is going to have every status effect now apart from being sealed, as long as Goku can come through with the stun here. Can we get stun? Come on, Goku. Ah, of course not. So we'll be relying on Brainwash Supreme Kai times passive here. So that is, of course, the only downside, is not only is she limited to the events where you can actually get those status effects on enemies, but you do actually need to get the status effect to apply. So if her passive goes off at the start of this next turn, that would be pretty good. But Toa's going to come in, lower the attack and defense, go over double super, okay. Double attack and defense low. Don't do too much damage though. Easy A Toa, obviously very, very strong addition for this team now. So now, do we kill him if we do this? Because he's only attack and defense lowered. She's sealed. So I guess if we do this to lower her attack, because then she'll be attack lowered and sealed. She's only missing more than meets the Iron Telekinesis. So this should finish him off, or her off I should say, and then God Trunks should be able to finish off this guy in slot 3. So hopefully we can actually get a stun off on somebody. I want to be able to see her full passive be activated, because I posted a screenshot on Twitter the other day of her on double 150 leads with her full passive active, and she had like a 7 million attack stat. Now obviously if we could also, imagine if you could luck into the turn where you get the Toa 100% heal and like 60% buff to extreme allies as well. I mean, obviously that's going to make any unit look good, but like imagine the numbers that she's going to be putting out in that kind of scenario. That'd be pretty crazy. But yeah, let's go into the last fight here. Hopefully we can actually get a stun with Goku or with her passive, because I really want to see all of these effects being applied. So we are going to go for, oh, we've got you in slot 1, that's good. So let's go for stunning Demon King Piccolo with Goku. I need to make sure I don't get the Dokkan attack here as well. So we'll try and stun Demon King Piccolo, and then we can go for, let's just try and get you out of the way here, and then we'll attack lower him with the Supreme Kai as well. So hopefully Goku can come through with the stun this time. Come on, I want to see this full passive active. Let's go. Okay, Demon King Piccolo stunned. Now we take a super attack. Yeah, it's going to unfortunately deal quite a bit of damage. He does greatly raise defense on super attack now, but not enough to tank a super in slot 1 of Super Battle Road after only one super with no items active. Although this team has a decent amount of health, so we're looking pretty good already. So Demon King Piccolo is stunned, so technically attacking him with Supreme Kai is kind of pointless because we're sealing him up. He's already stunned, but this is all in service of the greater good, because now he is defense lowered and stunned. So if we get her to go first, he's then also going to be attack lowered. So now he's going to have his full, the full selection of status effects. And this isn't even a great turn for her, because without the Tech Supreme Kai, we are missing quite a few of our links here. So obviously she's not going to be looking her best in terms of links, but this is the best in terms of passive. So let's see what we can get here. Obviously start of turn, her defense 98k. Just remember, from her super attack effect, this is already jumping up to almost 200. And then from the effect on her passive, she's getting an extra 90% as well. So after one super attack on this rotation, she's going to be well over 250k defense. In fact, close to 300k, which again, for an SSR, pretty good. So Darkness Toa, or Demon Goddess Toa I should say, going to come in and get the attack lower on 7.47. There you go. And that's with a bunch of her links not active, all her links level 1. She's only got 2 dupes. So Rainbow full level 10 links with Tech Supreme Kai in slot 3 instead of Darkness Toa. Would she get to 10 million? I mean, it's going to be pretty close. I guess it depends for each of her specific links just how much those percentages actually go up. But since I think we probably can't avoid the Dokkan attack here, I'm going to try. So we'll try and go for the stun on you. Are we going to get the Dokkan attack here? I think we are. Yeah, so unfortunately, the Dokkan attack from God Trunks here is absolutely going to destroy everybody. I mean, I'll avoid clicking all the nodes, but I think it's pretty clear that it's going to be GG. So we finally managed to get an enemy with all 4 status effects, and we got a 7.5 million attack stat out of an SSR with 2 dupes and level 1 links. So personally, I would say that that's pretty good. And the Brainwashed Supreme Kai of Time, very, very strong. One thing to bear in mind, I can't remember if I mentioned this earlier in the video now, my mind is failing me, but remember, of course, this year, all the Heroes units that got Awakenings awakened into units with different names. The 2 Xeno base Goku and Vegeta and the 3 Fusions, they all awakened into some sort of Super Saiyan variant. And she has an adult corrupted Supreme Kai of Time form as well. So if she gets an awakening next time around, we could potentially see that as her new form. So I think the emulator is going to do its thing where it takes forever to load. But there you go. We saw what we wanted to see out of Brainwashed Supreme Kai of Time. 7.5 million attack stat. And we could have even had a slightly better rotation if Tech Supreme Kai of Time was in slot 3. So pretty wild. Now, the one thing I will say, don't go crazy trying to pull extra copies of her, because I've rainbowed everyone else on the banner except for Rebel, I think is 90%. But when those 2 units do awaken in the future, they'll be featured on that banner again. So don't go chasing them on this banner if they're the only ones you need, because obviously the Trunks, the Mechikabra and the Pan are the ones that you should be aiming to go for. And if you've rainbowed all 3 of them, I wouldn't bother trying to summon for extra copies of Supreme Kai of Time, because when she awakens, she will be featured. So let me know what you guys think of her down below in the comment section. Definitely a crazy unit. She's only really usable on niche things, but like when the Extreme Super Battle Road stage for Time Travelers comes out, the Heroes team is just going to completely destroy it. So that's going to be quite fun. But let me know what you guys think down below. So that is going to be it for the video, guys. This has been the Master Ningen. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new. Check out the links down below for the Discord and the merch store. And I will see you all again soon. And hopefully the emulator will have finished loading by then. Have a good one.